Sayatoy Intef I was a local nomarch at Thebes during the early First Intermediate period and the first member of the 11th dynasty to lay claim to a Horus name. Intef reigned from 4 to 16 years c. 2120 BC or c. 2070 BC, during which time he probably waged war with his northern neighbor, the Coptite nomarch Tutor. Intef was buried in a Saf tomb at El Tara. Reign. Sayatoy Intef I was the first member of his dynasty to assume a pharaonic title with the Horus name of Sayatoy, variously rendered as maker of peace in the two lands, he who has brought calm to the two lands, and pacifier of the two lands. Intef's parents may possibly have been Mentuhotep I and Neferu I. By taking a Horus name with both crowns, Intef declared himself ruler of all Egypt. However, his authority was contested by the other nomarchs of Egypt, chief among them being the 10th dynasty rulers at Heracleopolis Magna, who also laid claim to the title of pharaoh, and the powerful ally Intef I, nomarch of Hierakonpolis, and a faithful follower of the Heracleopolitan dynasty. On his accession to the Theban throne, Intef probably ruled only the Theban nome, but it is conjectured that after defeating Ankhtifor or one of his successors, Intef acquired the three nomes to the south of Thebes, down to Elephantine, and to the north all territories south of the border with the Coptite nome. Alternatively, this may have been achieved by Intef's predecessor Mentuhotep I. Both hypotheses remain conjectural given the paucity of historical records on this period. Intef I got rapidly embroiled in a war with his northern neighbors. A graffito discovered by Theban Desert Road Survey in the Gebel Tutor northwest of Thebes reports the presence there of the assault troops of the son of Wrath, Intef. It has been posited that this inscription refers to Intef I, whose soldiers were fighting the Coptite nomarch Tutor. In support of this hypothesis is a nearby worn-out stela erected by Tutor reporting the construction of a road to allow his people to cross the desert, which the ruler of another nome had sealed off when he came in order to fight with my nome. Although not named explicitly, Darrell Baker and other Egyptologists contend that this ruler must either be Intef I or his successor Intef II. In any case, the subsequent defeat of Tutor ultimately put Coptos, Dendera and the three nomes of Hierakonpolis under Theban control, expanding the Theban kingdom 250 kilometers northward with a border near Abydos. Tomb. Intef's funerary complex was dug in a hillside at El Tara on the opposite bank of the Nile at Thebes and is known today as Saf el-Dawabar. The site of El Tara comprises three monumental royal tombs, known as Saf tombs. Inscriptions found in one tomb indicate that it belonged to Ahank Intef II, Intef I's successor. At the opposite, the Saf el-Dawabar is devoid of inscriptions but yielded the earliest type of pottery found at El Tara and, for this reason, is most often assigned to Intef I. The Saf el-Dawabar comprises a large 300 by 75 meters sunken courtyard backed by a colonnade leading to a mortuary chapel carved into the hill and flanked by two chambers. The burial chamber of Intef I was dug beneath the mortuary chapel.